In early 2019, we started hitting the Terps.
Little did we know this would turn us into serious jump fiends.
Everyone, we're here with Dan, the brains and the builder behind Mill Creek that really helped get this thing happening.
So Dan's going to take us down, hit the Terps. We're going to get a bit of backstory behind Mill Creek and hopefully some pointers.
Yep, I'll give it a go. I'm no coach, but yeah, as you said, I did design them, so I should have a good idea of how to ride them, you'd think. But
Cool.
We'll see what we can do.
Awesome.
All right.
Do a cruisy warm-up run.
Sure. I don't know if Dan does cruisy. Woo! All right, we're gonna follow Dan down for the first time ever. Oh, it is running so nicely. Yeah.
Hit the Terps to me is more than a trail. It's been the funnest of challenges, setting out initially to clear the B lines. Then it became successfully clear all the A lines.
Well, I got off line there.
This trail was pivotal in us taking on gnarlier jumps.
Oh, yeah. Whew. Yeah. Amanda's just popped up the step up. Nice. Woo. If anyone hasn't been here and tried that, it's fucking fun. Cool.
People say, oh, it should be double the length, but I'm like,
No. We've got Sasha here, had a question, hitting the B line for the first time, worried you might go over the handlebars.
yeah. So when you go off, you want to make sure you just stay pretty neutral on those B lines. And all the B lines won't have a lot of kick on them. So you're pretty good just to keep your weight neutral and just get used to the feel of actually getting off the ground. Once you're more comfortable with that, then you can start to lean back a little bit, maybe try and get a little bit more height, start to look like, as you get more comfortable, that you want to actually get into the transition so your weight starts to move forward at the right time. But there's no substitute for bike time, right? The more you ride, the more you feel comfortable actually, moving the bike around, and you'll know where your body is. Just more time on the bike, that's a big thing.
For sure.
We're just wondering how you approach this jump, because after the shark fin, we have to make this jump, clear it, get left, and hit the next A line.
Got a little gap jump down there.
So I was just explaining that when I come into this jump out of the shark fin, I'm on the inside of the takeoff, and I'm really trying to head towards the top right. But as I'm halfway up, heading towards the top right, I'm turning a little bit to the left, so that when I go off, I'm going to send the bike where I want it, not just head where I'm, the direction of what my bike is. I was explaining before that the big thing for me in jumping, when I learned that I was in control and it was really up to me what I did with the bike, not the other way around, the bike was in control, that's when my jumping really took a big turn, and I started to actually understand how it worked a lot more, and I could find I hit bigger things, I could hit hips, and I could take a bit more control of the bike in the air, and it was up to me. So it's really, if you look at the pros when they're hitting those huge gaps and they're throwing huge whips, everything happens on the takeoff. Not a lot happens in the actual air because they're doing it before they actually leave the ground. They're moving their body into the position to actually throw the bike around.
I was trying to go super big here to clear it. Oops. After a couple more takes, I understood what Dan was trying to convey, that it was all in the takeoff.
Yeah.
Do this as fast as you can. Like, that's one thing.
Yeah.
But like there's a culture around in Sydney, I've found that it's all about racing and going as fast as you can and having the comms everywhere. And to me, and that's just personal, but it's not about that to me. Like, this line is about jumping, getting some, you know, a bit of pop, learning how to be in the air, not going as fast as you can.
I think, because getting it clear, this is the trail that taught us how to jump. We didn't know how to do longer jumps before we found Hit the Terps. But we've been trying to ride in our highest gear as fast as we could down every jump to try to clear the gaps.
Yeah.
But yeah, today Dan just slowed it down a little. And I was able to pop much better and get a better arc and kind of get a bit more height and land.
Yeah, but once you get used to that feeling in the air of popping a bit higher, you'll actually start to go, okay, I'm more comfortable. Maybe I will try and, you know, whip it out a bit or get it a little flat or just start to get used to where the bike is and you'll get there.
Nice.
Yeah, maybe being more intentional about how you land and where you want to be afterwards.
And where
is good.
Where you're actually taking off on the jump as well is probably the biggest setup thing. For me anyway. If you hit this corner almost like the other shark fin where you're not going in straight, you're going off it slightly leaned over, then you'll land a little bit better and you won't get that real big kick. Case in point, right? He did that jump, did it smooth, he did it easy, but he sent it way too far down there.
It was just purely speed.
Yeah. Quick step up tip is make sure you are getting your weight back a little bit more than you would on any of these other jumps, because you really want to ride the actual shape of it to get the arc needed to get to the top of it. Obviously getting the speed is critical, but the jump will really work.
Alright, we're gonna follow Dan down Hit the Terps.
This is my favorite jumps line of all time. I remember the thrill I got from clearing my first gap here, and I still have so much fun every time I come.
Okay, so I want a bit.
I've still got heaps to learn, but it's the perfect place to get more comfortable with airtime.
Break there. Oh! Pedal, pedal. Oh, I just made that. Oh!
Nice run.
Yeah, nice run, everyone.
Yep. Alright, catch up. Alright, Crusaders' turn to do a run. We'll check their progression, see how they're going.
Here's Dan following me, but giving me a bit of a head start.
I had to really build back up.
Cool. Good to go.
This run, there was a strong wind blowing from the west. Dan suggested to counteract this, to whip to the right.
So you're looking pretty comfy on the bike. Into the first jump. Oh yeah! High on the shark fin, nice. pack. Nice. Comfortable. Little right hip. Smooth. Step up time. Really nice.
No, you were good.
That was perfect speed.
Oh man, thanks for that tip about the which way to win. That felt heaps better. Yeah.
That was amazing.
That was a good run. I think that was a good good show of progression. Both of you look really comfortable on that last run.
I feel like I'm intentionally thinking I'm gonna land like this
Yeah.
rather than like what you said before, just sending it as far
And
as I
hoping
can.
for the best, yeah. Yep, definitely.
Hey Crusaders, we just finished our sessioning of Hit the Terps with Dan, head trail builder of Mill Creek. So Dan, can you tell us a bit about your building here?
Yep.
And
Yeah, cool. So Mill Creek is a very, it's a strange place in terms of the terrain it's got. So there's sections of a lot of clay. You can see behind us on Hit the Terps, it's a real clayey material, but then if you go in other places, it's real sandy, it's rocky.
Yeah.
So we've got every type of trail here. We've got some really good flowy stuff because it's built in the clayey sections. But then we've got some super technical stuff, which is a lot of just sandstone rock surface. A lot of the trails here are built on a real rocky surface, but we're lucky here, so we do get a bit of both, so we can create two different types of trail, which is great. So it gives everyone a bit of a taste for the two different types, and we've got a bit for everyone. Yeah, it's a bit more kind of higher level. At the moment, it's kind of built around that intermediate to advanced kind of rider. Hit the Terps is a bit different. That caters for everyone.
yeah, there's a bit more of a community behind it now with monthly trail builds the first Saturday.
That's right. Yeah, so a big thing for me with the trail builds was creating a community. So getting people to actually come along, put in their time, creates more ownership, and it makes everyone out here that rides and builds a bit of an advocate for the area.
Yeah.
So when they're out here, they're going to take a bit more ownership for it, help them out, and it gives that sense of ownership to everybody. We don't really have a budget. We don't have a formal club yet,
Yeah.
so it's really built from that group of people that turn up every month and, make things like this. The jump trail was made by crowdfunding, volunteer time, a little bit of help from the council. They just definitely pitched in a bit,
Yeah.
but overall it was volunteer effort that got it done.
So good to
Yeah.
see that, and we're excited for what's to come here. It's our local trail, and we learned to jump on Hit the Terps. It's given us so much progression and stoke, and it's so exciting to see everyone, jump and see the smile on their faces afterwards. So thanks for an
worries.
amazing network of trails.
Yep. There's some really exciting things happening soon. We will have a car park very soon. That's happening, probably construction starting next month.
Awesome.
So that's really exciting. That's going to give us the scope to put in those beginner trails.
Yep.
At the top of Hit the Terps, there's a huge paddock area. We can basically turn that into beginner trail and some different flowy things and skilled areas.
Yep.
So in the future, we definitely will be able to cater for all type of riders. It'd be great to see kids get out here, beginners, mums and dads with their kids out here. That'd be just awesome to see.
Yep.
So that's going to happen soon. And who knows what's down the line. We're surrounded by a few different landowners, so if we can get them on board, show them what a good job that's being done out here, we might be able to get a lot bigger trail network. Stay tuned. It's going to be, I think the next 6-8 months, we'll see a lot of change, a lot of growth.
Yeah.
So it's going to be exciting.
Super cool. Oh, shit, sorry. Nice hop there, Dan. Heading up to look at the AA. So, this tree never gets in your way?
I guess staying low well before that,
Yeah,
right?
you're going really slow. You come under this part, and there's like a groove. See that groove there?
Yep.
Right there. You go straight down that. That's the line. Trust me to do that?
Yeah, I think you can do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. So head for the groove
Right here.
right here.
Okay, so this is the AA line. Pretty damn steep.
Hey, that looks smooth, huh?
Yeah, you made it look very smooth.
It looks really gnarly. It isn't a lot to it.
You can do it. That looked awesome.
Yeah.
We'll do this. Oh, the gimbal's dead. You got this, man.
Oh, you nailed it. You nailed it.
I didn't nail that, but thanks everyone for watching. Pedals out, and don't forget to like and subscribe down below.
By the way, Amanda is standing a little bit lower than Dan.
Yes.
It's not quite that much
Dan's
taller.
not that much taller, but
That's better.
Yeah, that's better. That's better. Nice. Thanks, Dan.